What's up everybody, it's Broken Bones here and welcome to Broken's Bedrock Tutorials. Today we're going to be showing you how to build a flat iron shulker box loader. Out of all the different designs to choose from, the reason why you would choose this one is because of its unique design and abilities. This one is completely flat. As you can see, there's only one block in height really with this shulker box loader, and it's all of those observers right there. The only part that sticks up is this piston and that observer. That's the only part of it that really sticks up. The rest of it is all one block tall, which makes it extremely easy to fit under a long hopper line. Some farms require a long hopper line like this, where it's extra wide and you want them all to funnel in to one central area so you can load them all up into a shulker box like this. So that makes this possible. And the other cool thing about this is that it has a special ability. It has the ability to load shulker boxes at triple hopper speed. I literally used the same shulker box loader on my Superior Moss farm, and it's all the way down here at the bottom, and I'll show you guys why I used it. It's because of this long hopper line right here used by all of these composters. Moss farms need a bunch of composters to turn the moss into bone meal, and so therefore you need a long hopper line to bring that all the way down to the center. So as you can see, there's our shulker box right there, and here is the flat iron shulker box loader that we're going to be building in today's tutorial. I also used the flat iron shulker box loader in my portal pigman farm because it produced so much gold that I used it for its triple speed collecting capabilities. And as you can see down there, there it is right there, and you can see the shulker box right there in it. Here it is from another perspective. As you can see, it's perfectly flat, and there's the three hoppers up there loading in all the items. The flat iron shulker box loader design would be perfect for a stone gen or a basalt gen too. These are two tutorials that I have, and they would work perfectly directly under here. Instead of having all your items go out into the chest, which anybody can do, you could literally set the flat iron up under these 5 blocks and have all those items going into one shulker box. The flat iron's design would work really well with a furnace array system too, like this one. You could definitely put it right underneath here and have all the items come into that shulker box. That would work really well in this instance. However, this is my tutorial. This is a design that I made. The fully built up version's right over here, and I suggest that you guys watch the tutorial if you guys want to make this one. And for some of those of you that are really good with redstone, I challenge you, go ahead and watch this tutorial and then go ahead and put a flat iron shulker box loader underneath it and make it work. If you guys can make that work, I would really like to see it. Send me a picture on any of my social media links or hit me up down in the comment section. And really, for that matter, a flat iron shulker box loader could really work for any one of these farms. I have so many farms here, and I'm trying to think of which one it wouldn't work on. It's pretty much versatile and will work with any farm for any situation. So just remember that the real advantage of using the flat iron shulker box loader is the fact that it's flat, which is very space efficient, and it's extra efficient because it has the ability to load shulker boxes at triple hopper speed. And as you can see right here, I've got a couple shulker boxes in my inventory. Let's go ahead and show you how this thing works. So if you can see right here, we've got shulker boxes that are almost filled up. They've got 48 items in the last slot, so that way they'll fill up extra fast, so I can demonstrate this to you rather quickly. So we're going to go ahead and put these in. These would normally be empty shulker boxes, but as you can see, the shulker box automatically gets dispensed, and when it's full, it'll get broken and put down into here like so. And as you can see, there's our first shulker box, and it's going to dispense the next shulker box and continue to fill that one up, and it'll do the same thing. And when that one's full, it'll come down in here too, and it'll do that all the way to the end. And as you can see right now, we're on our last shulker box. This one's about to break, and now all of our shulker boxes are filled and in our storage unit. And usually before I start the tutorial, I tell you guys that you guys can be creative with this and use it how you guys really want to, which you guys can, but I just want to let you know there's very little room for customization. Most of the blocks need to go where they need to go. As you can see here, the only blocks that we can really customize is the smooth quartz blocks, and those are really only in the front. You definitely need all of these blocks. You definitely need all of these blocks. These outputs need to be there. There's really not much room for changing that. As you can see here, this dispenser, that side is where the shulker box comes out. You need glass on the bottom side. We need that observer over there. We need that block over there, and we need glass up here and this barrel over here. So there's really nowhere else for this hopper to go in except over here. So there's very little room for customization with this, but I definitely would like you guys to get creative and change it where you guys can and use it to the maximum of its capabilities. So to build this shulker box loader, you'll need to prepare an area out the back that is 5 blocks deep. And because we're using 1 block in the front, we're going to say 1 block to the front, and we're going to be using 4 blocks of height and 6 blocks of width, which is 5 blocks on center with 1 extra block out to one side. And now let's get started with the tutorial. A material list will be down in the description. We're going to get started things right out here out front. Go ahead and place in yourself a temporary block just like that with a barrel facing forward just like so. go ahead and break out your temporary block and then hop on top of your barrel and crouch place a hopper into the back of it. To each side, left or right, go ahead and place in a hopper next to that hopper just like this, and those hoppers should be leading into them just like so. So the nozzles are leading into the center one, and the center one is leading into the barrel. Next, go ahead and grab your glass, and go ahead and place a block on top of your barrel, and go ahead and bring that around here just like so. We're going to do the same thing on this side, and then go ahead and place some temporary blocks here and here. Place blocks out on the end, and then go ahead and fill in this side, and place one more block on the end right there, and then you can break these two out. Next, we need to go ahead and grab ourselves a dispenser and place it right here in the center, facing in this direction. Then you take yourself a regular piston and you're going to face it in this direction right across from it. Then on this side, go ahead and grab a block just like this and place one down here, and then place one over here just as well, and you can break this block out. You're going to take yourself a comparator, you're going to place it in here just like this. Then grab yourself a sticky piston, place it on this side just like so. Then grab yourself an observer and come around to this side and place it on that sticky piston facing that comparator just like this, with the red dot facing this way. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come right over here. We're going to go ahead and take some observers. We're going to come this way by 2 observers off that piston. We're going to come this way by 2 more just like this. And we're going to come in the front and go ahead and place one more just like that to finish it up on that dispenser. Then what we need to do around back is we need to go ahead and place in some blocks. We're going to place in a block right here and a block up just like this. Go ahead and grab yourself a comparator and place it in behind that piston just like so. Then grab yourself a sticky piston, place it on there just like this, with an observer facing downwards on it just like that. So that way the red dot will be facing that comparator. Anytime that extends, it'll face that piston and break your shulker box. Then what we need to do now is we need to come off of this side. We need to go ahead and place in a block there and a block up just like this. And then go ahead and grab yourself a lever and place it on top of that block and flick it in the on position. Grab yourself a comparator and place it in this block right here, facing into that comparator into the side. Then what we need to do now is we need to go ahead and fill these blocks in with glass right there. And then what we need to do is place in ourselves a temporary block right here on that face of that dispenser right there. And then go ahead and take yourself a hopper, place it in there like that, and this is where your hopper line would be for your farm. So you can stretch that out all across like this, and this will give you 1 shulker speed worth of loading. Now if you want to set this up for higher speeds, for triple speeds, then your hopper line would be up by 1 more block. So we're going to go ahead and remove this one and show you guys how to do that next. We're going to go ahead and put a hopper in right here and a hopper in right here. Then what we need to do is we need to put barrels on top of these, and that'll make sure that nothing lands on those ledges. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take another hopper and place it in there just like that. So now there's 3 hoppers facing into 1 shulker box. And down below, there's no ledges for it to land on, so you're guaranteed to always pick up your shulker box when it's full. Once you have all that in place, grab your glass, go ahead and put one on this side and this side of that observer right here, and then on this side, go ahead and put one on top of your dispenser right there. And if you're having a wide hopper line where you're not having these barrels, if your setup is going to look like this, with a hopper on the side, same thing over here, just like this, and go just like so, then I would definitely recommend putting pieces of glass right here and right here as well. Your hopper line should extend past this just like this, and you shouldn't need any more glass past that point on both sides. Then what we want to do is we want to go ahead and break this block out here in the front. Go ahead and grab yourself a barrel and place it in there just like that, and then that should be catty corner to your dispenser. Grab yourself a hopper, crouch place it on that dispenser, and now you have a place for all your shulker boxes to go. Then once all your glass is in place, go ahead and come back down to the bottom, and on the side of your barrel, go ahead and place in your decorative blocks on both sides, all 2 of them. As I said earlier, there's not much room for customization here. Most of these have to be exactly the way they are, but nonetheless, we are ready to test this thing. And as you can see up here, I've gone ahead and revamped this for triple hopper speed to show you how quick this thing really is, which is pretty fun. And we're going to imitate a farm being up here giving us items with shulker boxes right here that are filled with sand. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and come on down here, and we're going to load up our system with these shulker boxes. And as you can see, these shulker boxes aren't completely full. They have 48 items in the last slot, so they'll fill up rather quickly, so I can show you how this thing works rather quickly. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up this barrel. We're going to throw in our shulker boxes. Those would normally be empty, and then they get filled. And as you can see, there's 16 items already, and it's going to work. It's working so fast I can't even narrate to it. But as you can see, now we've got all 3 shulker boxes just that quickly all the way down in our storage unit. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Flatiron Shulker Box Loader. This thing is super compact, it's slim, it's fast, and it's got a really cool name, the Flatiron, which is really cool. And let me know down in the comment section some of the ideas and some of the machines that you guys want to put this on. I'd be really interested to hear hear about all that. And then, of course, go down in the description, check out my social media, send me some pictures of some of the things you guys are building. I'm really, really excited to see what you guys can do with some of this stuff, because literally this is all for you guys. I want you guys to be able to have fun with these things and be able to make yourself some really cool storage systems using shulker boxes. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. So if you did, smack the like button and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next tutorial. Take it easy, everybody.